Hello everyone and welcome. Today we'll be talking about all of the different types of spaces that can show up during a run and what each of them do. As you progress through runs, you'll see several different types of spaces. Some spaces only show up on hard difficulty, so if you aren't seeing them, that's why. First off, we'll start with the basic combat stages. These all require you to fight enemies in order to progress and get the reward. Potential spaces are the core mechanic for upgrading your character in Entropy effect. They give your character new moves or improve existing ones. Any space with an elemental name will provide a tactic. Tactics provide an extra source of damage or utility and are the same for every character. These spaces can provide new tactics as well as upgrade existing tactics. HP and MP spaces will increase the maximum health or mana for your character. Exchange point spaces will give you currency to spend at exchange spaces. Advanced battle spaces have an extra challenge for that space, but give to it random rewards. These will always be the same two rewards chosen between potentials, tactics, and HP or MP upgrades. While on hard mode, space 10 of each stage will always be a boss fight. For easy mode, this happens on space 9 instead. Killing a boss will reward you with a potential, and additionally, killing a boss without taking damage will remove all debuffs and give you a buff. Next, we'll go over the basic non-combat stages. These do not require any combat, which can be useful to keep in mind if you're running low on health or timer. Exchange spaces allow you to spend exchange points for various rewards. More refreshes for exchange spaces can be gained by playing on higher entropy settings. Rest spaces provide healing, and can also remove up to 2 debuffs depending on the entropy level you play on. Event spaces give a random selection of rewards, but often come with some kind of downside as well. Sortichos give you between 1 to 3 random rewards, depending on your entropy level. Next are some special spaces that only show up in the first selection of stage 2, 3, and 4. These spaces only show up on hard difficulty as well. Covenants provide powerful effects for the entire run, but also come with a restriction. Buffs and debuffs here are fixed in value and effects, but random in which combination of buff and debuff you get. Black markets provide powerful effects for the entire run, but come at the cost of reducing your max HP. Trials require you to play with a harsh debuff on for 3 spaces, in exchange for a powerful buff for 5 spaces. It's very important to remember that the buff does not activate until the debuff is gone. A list of all the effects for these special spaces will be provided in the description. Last of all, we'll talk about the alpha space. This is the final area of the game and allows you to choose between farming extra spaces or going to the final boss. You can farm up to 13 extra spaces here, and there are a few important things to keep in mind about making selections. Potentials require you to fight a boss, and the boss can be determined by the icon on the space selection. 2 potential spaces and 3 exchange spaces are always guaranteed, no matter which order you do alpha space in. This means that you can save the boss fights for when you're stronger, or save exchanges for when you have more exchange points. You will not lose them by putting them off. That will be it for this one. If I missed anything, got something wrong, or you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.